Very good evening to everyone. We are here with yet another virtual session. And today here we are with Dr. Ridhi Soni, and she is a final year student, and she is from Chandigarh, and she is doing her medical degree, the Bachelor in Ayurvedic Medicine from Sri Dharmantri Ayurvedic College, Chandigarh. And she is specialized in certain techniques in Ayurveda, and she is presenting that techniques and that understanding of Ayurveda into the Instagram to know about what is the real Ayurveda and to reach more number of people in this pandemic period of time. And she is more on interested to learn spiritual things, and she have learned inner engineering too. So we are here with Dr. Ridhi Soni. Welcome you on our platform OYG. Thank you so much to join on our platform.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a wonderful introduction. And it's a pleasure to be on your platform. I am here to, hello everyone. So I'm here to present my topic on Ayurvedic Dincharya, or you can say how you can implement Ayurveda in your day-to-day life. Because I've seen a lot of people with issues such as they don't know what is real Ayurveda. They think Ayurveda is an ancient science and it cannot be used anymore in day-to-day life. But I completely disagree to that thinking because there are many wonderful things that Ayurveda has to offer, and you can inculcate them in your day to day life and live a healthy life forever. So, my aim to be on social media, to be a presenter of Ayurveda, is just to let people know how they can use this information that Ayurveda texts have provided us and make a healthy and a sustainable living. Um, so next, like I would like to share some data with you or some slides, which will help you in a better understanding. So let us start with the basics of health. So here is a one very important or very famous saying that is one of my favorite. सर्वदा सर्वभावानां सामान्यं वृद्धि कारणं ह्रास हेतु विशेषस्तु प्रवृत्तिरुभस्यतु. So this is one saying from Charaka Samhita. In the first chapter, it is written that everything, if it is a very simple saying, very simple, that we usually see that everything, if we are taking something similar to something else, like if there are say 5 pots of green color and I keep 5 more, so now that is increasing it. And suppose from those 5 pots I have taken 3 out, now we are left with only 2 green pots. So similarly, whatever is the similarity, if there are, see, we are made up of panchmahabhuta, 5 gunas, and if we are taking on the similar aspects, on the similar things that are already present in our body, and so we are increasing those things. And if we want to decrease something, or the basic aim is to maintain a balance. So this saying says as sarvada sarv bhavana, means sarva bhava, everything, whatever you're doing. Samanyam vriddhi karanam. So samanya, it is a universal rule that samanya or similarity increases similarity. And haras hetu visheshastu means if we are decreasing something, the vishesh or the difference, wherever we are giving a different thing, it will always decrease that particular factor. And like that, this pravriti or this equilibrium is maintained. So, the basic aim of Ayurveda to adopt a healthy lifestyle is to maintain an equilibrium in day to day life. How we can maintain that day to day equilibrium? Now, you might have understood maybe 1 or 2% of the saying, I don't know, but I want to elaborate this further. So, uh, there are some factors that contribute to Ayurveda. As how is Ayurveda science of life? We always say Ayu plus Veda, Ayur plus Veda. So Ayu means the life, and Veda means science. So Ayurveda is the science of life. How can Ayurveda help us in this time, in this, especially in this pandemic era where everyone is conscious of their health, and now they are giving more importance to their health because they have seen that a healthy life means everything. If you are alive, that means everything. So, what factors you can inculcate in your daily life in order to live a sustainable and a healthy life, such as The first one is your age. So you have to design your diet, your lifestyle, everything around you have to plan around your age. Why I'm giving so much importance of on age is because we have seen that there are three doshas, vat, pitta, and kapha in and they are the main humors. If I have to put up them simply, I can say that everything is made up of panchmahabhuta or the five elements. Now, these five elements they join together to make the doshas. Such as here, if I see pitta, so pitta is made up of fire and water as the dominant element. So a person with pitta prakriti will have fire and water more. A person with vata will have air and ether more, or air or akash, like those features more. So he'll be having a light body, a light framework, and like he can, his mind will be, distracted easily by things. Whereas a person of pitta will be very dominant, or will be, you can say, very determined in whatever they are doing. They'll be very focused, they'll be intelligent. That medha is, that is because of pitta. So all these things are because of pitta. Now this is because of fire. They obviously they feel more heat, and these all things are because of pitta. And now kapha is mainly made up of these two elements, water and earth. So these two, as you see, water is also heavy in nature, earth is also heavy in nature. So as you if you think that you are a kapha prakriti person, your most probably your symptoms will be such as that you will like to like move, you will not feel like moving a lot, or you will be more comfortable in sleeping or more comfortable in eating. And the positive ones are, you will be very focused. If you are doing one thing, you are doing this thing, your mind will be very focused at that. And kapha is the shrestha or the superior prakriti among these. A person usually has a combination. We don't get a particular prakriti, we get a combination of them. Now here, if I have to, like I mentioned age. So the age factor plays a role because Ayurveda says the first 20 years of your life, you have a particular dosha, the next for 20, a particular dosha, and the third. So the first 20 years, or the growing years of your age, when a person is growing, so you need more elements that can help you grow, that can help you increase something, contribute in making your body, your growth, your bones, your structure, everything, your framework. In that, we need something substantial that can contribute to your growth. So we need more kapha in childhood. That's why we always see, children are like, we always want a baby sleep. They sleep a lot. They want to sleep every time, they want to eat, because that time kapha is more dominant. So accordingly, we have to plan the diet and lifestyle of the person. The next 20 years, whenever we are 20, or you can say the next age after childhood, when you are a teenager, at that time, most of us, we fight a lot. I don't know about you, but it happens like the teenage thing. We fight a lot, or we are aggressive. Also, we are determined. If I want this, I want that, because that is the nature of pitta. That's how pitta is in the body. We are intelligent, we are thinking, we imagine a lot of things in that age. So that is because of pitta. And now, in the old age, we usually see people, they tend to forget things. They are like, and they like to speak a lot. Like we have seen our mothers and like our parents, they usually, they tend to speak more, and they tend to they have some pains in the body. Also, they are having some hair fall, or some wrinkling on the skin. So that all is because of vata. In the next age group, the old age, the jara avastha of the body, vata dosha increases. So according to this is a very general statement, that according to this you should plan how can your diet and your lifestyle be. It should revolve around this factor. Now, prakriti, the way you are born, your body constitution, what you are made up of, every time. See, Shukra and Shonit, they meet. According to Ayurveda, Shukra and Shonit, that is the male and the female factor, they meet, and accordingly, the prakriti of a person is designed based on the mother or the father's prakriti, or a combination of them, or many other factors Ayurveda has mentioned. Depending on that, the child has a particular prakriti by nature, the way he is born. So if you know, if you have consulted a person who is an Ayurvedician, or you yourself you have seen some features that matches with the Vata prakriti, so you will obviously you have to do things that are opposite to that. Suppose you have already, that is what Samanyam Vriddhi Karanam means. If you are already having a particular Vata prakriti, doshas and gunas in your body, so, like Vata, how is Vata? Vata you can relate with air. So, air is a kind of dry, right? And it moves very fast. So, the motion you will be more active accordingly. So, you have to judge your prakriti. You have to look into it deeper, and then you have to decide. Okay, this is my prakriti. So, I have to change the factors. I have to switch to other thing. Like Kapha is the opposite of Vata, so that's how you maintain a balance. It's like you're sitting on a seesaw, and you have to maintain a balance between Vata and Kapha and Pitta. So all the three, when they are in balanced state, you live a healthy life. Next important factor, which we usually consider while seeing patients or wherever, where are you from? Like we all, if you are a student, you must know that we always ask, what is your location? Where are you located? Where do you live? Because that matters a lot. What kind of habitat you are living in? Because suppose if you are living in a dry, hot place, like suppose I can say in India it is mostly Rajasthan, or these days Punjab is also getting hotter, I don't know. But Rajasthan is one area that has more desert and more heat. So if a person is living at that locality, that person will obviously tend to have more of the things from that particular place. So he will be, automatically his body will be more heat resistant, more stronger. And the nature of this desert area is that there is a lot of wind going on. So they will have kind of more airy properties, or the this vata dominant things. Also, the whatever things they are eating, whatever things they are consuming, that is also a very important factor, because according to that place, the gunas of the nature will be in the food. So we judge, okay, this person is living here, so he'll be consuming this kind of food, so he has to do something which is opposite to that. Okay, so that there is a balance between those. Then seasons. According to seasons, yes, Ritucharya is a very important concept that has been mentioned by all the acharyas. It has been given so much importance that what lifestyle you have to adopt in a particular season. Suppose it is in Grishma Ritu or the summer season, the Vata dosha is high. So Vata dosha is high already. So you don't have to do the things that your body strength is weak. Vata dosha is high. If you exercise more in this season, you will further increase your vata. You must have noticed after exercising, you feel more active. So what you are doing here, you are increasing more vata in your body. So that's how you have to maintain a balance. Okay, this is the time where I don't have to exercise. So it is strictly contraindicated. Exercise you should not do in this particular time. Or what kind of food you can eat. Because see, in this time, your body strength is very low, and your agni or digestive fire is also pretty weak. So in that time, if you are in a weaker agni, in a weaker in body strength, if you are having heavy foods, you won't be able to digest them. You must have noticed that in winter season we can eat more fried food, or we can eat more parathas. Maybe people in Punjab, they eat parathas. So I'm from Punjab only, so I can relate more to that. I don't know about your area, but the thing is, you can eat more heavy foods. You can eat, you can have it. But if you are sweating and I give you something full of oil to eat, you cannot, like a puri or something like that. If I give you, so you won't be, you won't feel like eating it. You usually like we like this juices or something very light, or some these time people have some shakes, I don't know. So accordingly we have this kind, we our body responds to the seasons, so we should understand what we are doing in the particular season, like the salt we are consuming should be, I think, they because we are consuming the common salt and it has heat or ushna property in it, whereas we should consume senda namak or the rock salt in this season because it is sheet virya. So according to the season, we should do these small changes. I'm not stressing upon a particular season here, but you can look more about ritucharya and accordingly you can do the changes. Next is occupation. This is a very important factor because nowadays this more I can focus on the IT sector. Nowadays, what people are doing, they work in night shifts. It is compulsory to work for them in night shifts because that is how their occupation is. Or people are working, they have to drive a lot, like the food Zomato drivers there are. So they have to drive a lot. So in if I do in that thing, this driving, waking up late at night and not sleeping or sleeping in between. Some people are on pagers or dials where they have to, keep on stay on call for a whole night. And in between, they can, they sleep in between, but they have to be on call or they have to be connected. So they sleep and then wake up and then they sleep. So this all thing. And some people are like some people who are working in banks, they have a sitting job, so they tend to sit more. So accordingly the doshas in the body start increasing. So if you know that you have a night shift going on, you have to balance your vata dosha because vata dosha is going to increase if you are not sleeping at night. What you can do to balance, you can sleep, if you are waking up for 8 hours, suppose you sleep for 4 hours during the day, half of the time. Consume more oily food or more things that are snigdha in nature. You can do nasya in day after sleeping. You can do you can do nasya. That is a very good practice to adopt. In nasya, I can talk so much about nasya. I'll talk about it later, but it is super good if you are a person who is working in night shift. So occupation plays a very important role on how you can revolve your lifestyle. So if I say this particular thing is good for you, no, in journal things are not good because all these factors I have to I have to look into and then I can design a lifestyle for you. So whereas some things like obviously if you can wake up in brahma muhurta, the first thing in dincharya is mentioned that you can wake up in brahma muhurta. Then the second thing is you can do some exercising or some light yoga you can do. You can take a bath in the morning. You can brush your teeth. You can clean your, you can do the tongue scrapping. Okay, so all these things you can do in order to have a healthy lifestyle. These are healthy habits and most of us practice those healthy habits, but according to the season, age and prakriti also should be considered. So, okay, this is one simple thing. See, so that is to explain the samanya. So I have just given an example that Ramu is a fat kid, but he wants to lose weight. So if he wants to lose weight, what he should do? Should he eat the food that is already loaded with fat, or should he have a fat-free food? What he should do? You tell me. Obviously he should have fat free food, right? He wants to decrease his weight, he wants to lose his weight, so he cannot have fat loaded food, so he has to eat fat free food accordingly. So that's how you analyze and you see that if you are a vat prakriti person, you do things that pacify your vata. Okay. um, Now, this is our aim. Our aim is to maintain the balance, to maintain, to keep three doshas, the Vat, Pitta, and Kapha, in balance so that you lead a healthy lifestyle. You lead a balanced lifestyle. So, Vat, Pitta, and Kapha, if they are in balanced state, you'll sleep better, you will feel better, and you can, your health will be good, your digestive fire will be good, you will digest food better. So, all your problems will slowly fall off because this balance is what makes your life a healthy life. This is a one very important thing that has been mentioned in Sushruta Samhita in very detail, that your body is rhythm or cycle. So this thing that we we say that okay, I see modern science says, or I don't want to point about someone, but they say that you should sleep 8 hours a day. Now, a person like me or a person who is unknown to things, what he thinks that, okay, I have to sleep 8 hours a day. Suppose I sleep at 12 or maybe 2, and then I can sleep until noon. So that is not the thing. Your body has a rhythm. Everything is connected in the universe. You are a part of this nature. You are not a single entity. Don't consider yourself a single entity. So according to this, on based on this philosophy, Ayurveda has mentioned a particular time for everything, a particular time for each dosha, and thus a particular time to do activities such as from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. is the dominant time for Vata dosha. That time, the quality of vata does movement. Vata is air, so it does more movement. So the we have to empty our bowels in that time, and we have to if we have to do some yoga, we can do in that time, because at that time the movement is more. So it's better to get up and to freshen up, because the movement that our body needs to pass out the stools, at that time you can do it more better. Your body will support that movement. So always support yourself. The next time is 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. So 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. is kapha. Kapha is more dominant in this. So the quality of kapha is it that it builds. So it is the best time if you are planning a workout for muscle building. So you can do. See now this thing has not been mentioned that kapha time you can do gym and workout. This is my correlation, my particular correlation. I don't know what you can correlate it to, but the way I have correlated it is that because it is the time of kapha and kapha builds, so that time I can do work. You can do more workouts and gym, and also you can memorize new topics, because in this time 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. your brain is more oriented towards it is like more stable. So if you are trying to memorize something, it will give you the consciousness to memorize something, and then you can retain it for longer time. Now the next time is 6 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So in this time we feel more heat, right? The noon time it is more hot, you can say. So the dosha dominant in this time is pitta, and the quality of pitta is heat. So it is the best time to eat nuts and fruits. See, fruits are not light to digest, they are heavy to digest. In order to digest the fruits and nuts, you need a strong digestive fire. And as the sun goes up and the sun goes down, your fire goes up and your fire goes down. So accordingly, in the day, it is kind of mild. In the noon, it is highest. So it is the best time to have your biggest meal of the day, or the lunch time, and then you can maybe eat some nuts or fruits, whatever you want to eat. But the fruits and lunch should not be consumed together, because fruits are themselves heavy. Also, you can do things in this time which require your intelligence, because pitta has a quality of medha or intelligence. So at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., you can do things that require more of your intelligence. Then 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. is again the time of vata dosha. It is light in nature. So at that time, you can see this vata dosha is very important for our body, because it gives the flow to our thoughts. So Vata dosha, when you are sometimes it happens that we keep on thinking, one idea popping up, another idea, third idea, fourth idea. So this is the thing that Vata does to our mind. So you can do all the creative work in this time. And you can also, if you want to paint something, you will be more creative in this time. If you want to play something, you will be more active in this time. So 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. is the time for Vata dosha. Then 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. is the time of Kapha dosha. Kapha is heavy in nature, so it is the best time to, after 6 p.m., it is the best time to slowly wind down and have a light meal in the end of the day and do some meditation, and then you can fall asleep. And this time, if you fall asleep, Kapha will support you to get sleep better, and to it will be easy for you to fall asleep during this time. If you have your dinner by 6:30, 7:30, have your dinner, and then you can sleep easily, and thus you can wake up the next day in Brahma Muhurta. So 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. is the time for Pitta dosha. So your metabolism, your repair, everything, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. is the time where your body repairs. So everyone We sleep to repair ourselves, to charge ourselves for another day. So this is the best time to sleep or to have a deep sleep. Next thing I want to focus is water. Water, see, it is, you are definitely inseparable with water. So you are 70% more than 70% you are water. That's what modern science says, that you are 70% water. So you are made up of water literally, most of you. So you should most part of you is made up of water. So your relationship with water is very inseparable. So whenever you are drinking water, love your water. Don't just go and have a glass of water and just gulp it up. No, that's not the thing. You should drink it very slow. And water has a memory. So if this is actually scientifically proven that water has memory in it. So if if you speak to your water in a certain way, if you say this thing to your water, if you are saying that, okay, I'm consuming this water and I want this water to have this proper action, or to heal my this pain, it will be your healer. So it is upon your faith, whatever your faith says. And water has the property to retain. If someone gives you water with a good feeling, that water will do good to you. So that's why our old ancestors and grandma used to say, you should not drink water from anywhere. You should be specific from where you are having your water. So it is very important. Next thing that I want to speak up is Sattva, Raj, and Tama. So the three Mansik Guna, or these things. The people have this notion that we should be sattvic in nature. So they want to be sattvic. So they want to eat sattvic. They want to do all sattvic activities, and they want to increase their sattva, because they think that sattva is what they need in their life. But my concept towards this is different, because Ayurveda says that you need all of them. Yes, sattva is good in nature. I do not say that, but yes, if you have, or you should have all the three doshas in place if you want to have a normal life. Like you don't want to be a yogi, until or unless you don't want to be a yogi. You need all of them. You need sattva, you need raja, and you need tama. All of them are required to live a healthy life. Okay. So sattva means mind. So so sattva, what sattva is making up in your body. So sattva makes up your mind as well as your five sense organs. Also your five organs of action. Okay, like your hands, your mouth, your feet, your reproductive organs, and your intestines, your body. So sattva is making up your five organs and of action, as well as your five sense organs and your mind. Now, sattva, what sattva does, sattva gives stability to your body. It gives purity to your body. It gives a wakefulness to your body. It gives purity to your body. It gives clarity, and it gives you light. So if you have sattva in your body, if you see a sattvic person, you can clearly reflect the kind of glow they have, the kind of aura they have around them. So sattva gives you all those quality. It gives you so you should always tend to do more sattvic activities, but keeping your rajas and tamas both in place. Some things that you can do to increase your sattva is meditation. Eat food with good vibes. You should eat food properly. Eating food properly actually helps to increase your sattva, because the way you are eating, the thing that you are putting inside you is making you up. So whatever you are putting inside you, whether it be water, whether it be your food, it should be very you should be very focused or very conscious of eating it. So that helps in increasing your sattva. You should be very aware whatever is happening around you. You should feel the nature. Just sit in outside for some time, and every day, just feel nature, feel birds chirping, feel everything, like five things, at least five things in a day you should feel from nature. Those things help to increase your sattva or your wakefulness, which makes you more conscious. So, if you are more conscious, that is the quality of human beings. So, if an animal has to, if I have to differentiate an animal and a human being, the quality is self-consciousness. So you are conscious, whatever you are eating, what is the effect on your body, what you are drinking, what is the effect on your body, or how you are sleeping, what is your lifestyle. So you should be conscious of everything, and that can be cultivated with increasing your sattva. Next guna is rajas. Now, rajas is also very important because it gives movement, the movement that is required for your sense organs and your motor organs to work. Also, rajas causes the sensations in us. Whatever we feel, the feelings, that is rajas. If I am motivated, that's because of rajas. If I am sad, because of rajas. All the feelings, all the sensations are because of rajas. The emotions, the transport of one thing to another is because of rajas. Then tamas. Now, tamas, people think that, tamasic is a heen guna. Yes, it can be, but it is very important as it helps us to sleep. You cannot sleep without tamas. So, kapha and tamas both are important for your sleeping. Also, see, there has to be some inertia. Inertia is important. You cannot be always in a state of motion. Have to sleep. You have to calm down your body because that is important to, you are not a robot, you are a machine, you are not a machine, so you should be able to balance all the three doshas, and then you can have a healthy life. So tamas gives you darkness, ignorance. Also, people with tamas, if they have very high tamas and very low sattva, they'll be very ignorant of things. Okay, hone do, ho jayega, ye to ho hi jayega. They'll be very ignorant. Whatever is happening, they are fine with it. So that gives you ignorance. Also, that gives you deep sleep. If your tamas is high, you will be in a state of confusion. So, in order to achieve a peaceful life, in order to achieve peace, you need sattva, rajas, and tamas, all the three in balance, in a state that you stay more peaceful and more active and more aware to the environment. So I want to sum up the session with these three things, the most important three things that I have inculcated in my life, and I think it will help you a lot. The first one is vibration. So the food that we are eating has a particular vibration to it, has a particular vibe to it, in the short form, if I can say. So the way it has been processed, if you are eating food processed with chemicals, processed with refined flours, processed with some machineries, and it is not good for your body because the vibration they are carrying. Moreover, they are not good because of their constitution. Yes, I agree, but the vibration that they carry in them is very harmful. If you sit calmly, and if you eat with your focused mind, and if you feel that okay, this food has been cultivated by the farmers, and this way it has come, if you think like that and then you start eating your plate, you will feel that your body will accept it more. It will, digest it more easily. You will have less indigestion problems. Also, if you are connected, if you are connected to the universe, then you will obviously feel a major difference in you. The time before and the time after, you can feel a major difference. In order to connect to the universe, you have to be aware, you have to be more conscious. And then the next last one is prana. So prana is again the vibration, or the energy that everything is made up of. So we all believe that everything is made up of energy. So what energy, positive energy or negative energy, it should be felt every time. So whenever if you're connected to yourself, you feel the energy. You feel the energy of a particular person. You feel the energy of a particular activity. So know yourself. In order to know yourself, these three things, they will make a very important pillar: the prana, the universe, and the vibration. So these three things you should focus in order to have a healthy life. So if I have to sum up the session, all things that we have covered today, some of them are the three doshas, the three guna, and the energy, the prana, the vibration, and the universe, which will help you. If you are aware enough, you will stay healthy no matter what conditions you are in, but you will stay healthy if you adapt this balance in your life. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ridhi, that you have completed everything in a very short span of time. And I must thank you that what you have presented, I have understood three major things. That we should have a very good environment and very good supportive environment to give our healthy lifestyle. And we do have uh, practice in our lifestyle, that is Dincharya or Ratricharya, we should follow in our lifestyle. And if we follow everything on a particular time, if we do our practice, if we do our daily activities in a regular time, we will be healthy. It's not to be very what we say older state, what we have declared in Ayurveda, that be healthy, be active always, just follow what nature says. So be connected with nature. So that's what your message was with your session. Thank you so much that we will connect once again whenever the time permits to all of us. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ridhi.
Thank you so much, sir. So thank you so much for attending this session. And in order to connect to me, you can follow me on Instagram at my Instagram handle is docridhiveda, DOCRIDHIVEDA. And you can connect with me in order to know more about Ayurveda, in order to connect more to yourself. That is my aim. In order to connect more to this science that is there for you, and it has wonderful things to offer. So please follow me, and I hope you have a healthy life.